Why are you so consumed by this?
I'm afraid you wouldn't understand.
Oh, there's a lot of things I don't understand. For instance, why do you even have a board if you're just going to ignore our advice?
I didn't ignore it, Miss Dodd. Yasmoto Corp abided by your decision.
Yes, but you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Humanix is at best a waste of your money. At its worst, it could be a seismic shift in the course of human evolution. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Seraphim is the space station. We're in an age where private companies have taken over the exploration of space. We're positing a future where the government is doing less and less and less, and people who are running these major companies, and they're investing in getting us to space and reaching out further into space than we've been before. Verdesign is the operating system that in our world runs your home, it runs your car, you may have it on your body and some wearable technology, and it's pervasive throughout society. It was created by Mr. Yasumoto and became sort of ubiquitous around the world, and it led to him being one of the world's first trillionaires. One of the dreams as a writer when you're creating this kind of thing is that it catches on and parts of your story or character names or part of your mythology becomes a phenomenon. As a writer, you just hope that you set these goals and you accomplish them and the things that you create catch on and they become part of the culture.
Distinction. Some episodes were more character-oriented and softer and more emotional, and other episodes were real thrill rides. So that was the other thing as we were picking directors. You always have to look at, okay, what episode are they doing and are they the right person for that?
And cut. Okay, I guess I have to direct now.
One of the things I've learned is so important is each director, you have a tone meeting with them where you sit down and you go through the script scene by scene and really talk about the tone of the show. And you start with the general tone of the show. It's a genre show, but it's very grounded in reality. It's grounded in an emotional truth.
Mr. Yasumoto, welcome. Thank you for accommodating me on such short notice.
And then within that, there are these sort of big genre concepts.
When Yasumoto comes in here, I'm not sure what we do with the walls here, but it'd be nice if you can bring him right into that. Either coming into something that's high and has all three if they're close enough, or something that just lands down here and just has our guys.
So it's really important to get everybody's feet on the ground and what the world is, and then go beat by beat through the scenes and talk to them about what your hope for each one and how you wrote it.
Yeah, just present it. You can move it a little bit, but just let them see it. And then look to him, and you can't hear what they're saying, and you're looking at it, what are they talking about, and then just keep it more still.
Hideki Yasumoto, thanks for coming.
Oh, please. It's an honor.
The honor is all mine.
Yasumoto Corporation. It's a very good company to join if you're interested in technology and advancing humanity, not just the universe, but here at home too, and pushing ourselves beyond our limits. Yasumoto is actually over 150 years old, and that he discovered this meteorite substance, and it's kept him alive ever since. But he has a big problem, which is that now he's running out. He may have the best of intentions, but when we start doing bad things to achieve our goals, we're robbing ourselves of our own humanity, and the clock has been ticking for him ever since.
On this show, more than any other show I've worked on, the director can't hide. It's a very visually driven show that needs to have finely crafted emotional performances. We need to have directors who can bring a lot to the table.
Mr. Yasumoto, welcome. Thank you for accommodating me on such short notice.
One of the great things about Extant is mystery. There's mystery about everyone. And one of my favorite characters is Yasumoto. And that entrance, for him, it's one of the most amazing sort of introductions of a character I've seen. We had tons of questions from people after that, but good questions. People were anxious to know, well, what is that? Is that a life-sustaining force? Is he an alien? What is that goo?
It's kind of luxury introduction for me as a half naked in the kind of bathtub, and just wearing the Japanese traditional underwear. This is a great balance between sci-fi and human drama and action and love. I'm really enjoying that. Exciting. My role is Hideki Yasumoto, Japanese-born. He's a kind of billionaire. And he has a lot of mysterious past. But now he's owner of the Yasumoto Corporation, living in a great luxury apartment. When I first saw the set, when I first saw my office and living room, I was surprised, of course, but it was a great surprise. It was a nice mixture between East and West, and classic and modern. So great balance, and then, inspired me a lot.
You must be Molly.
Mr. Yasumoto.
He successed in U.S., maybe most successful person in the world, powerful, but he always thinking about his past. He always thinking about where did I come from. So when I saw the set, I felt deeply that kind of thing. That's very important for my character.
One thing you'll find out in the story is Yasumoto is going to great lengths to live forever, trying to find his own fountain of youth. So one of the things he does is he has a box that inside of which is a device that he can put his finger into, if you see that, and it scans his finger, and the idea is that it will be a blood reading and tells him how long he has to live. And so in a situation like this, we have classic Japanese design into a very modern space.
Given his cultural background, of course we wanted to reflect his history, and we felt that Yasumoto is one of those people who would have an absolutely priceless collection of things, just one of a kind. And so that's where the dinosaur skull comes from, and the samurai armor. And if you notice on one wall, there's a very large portrait of a samurai who is actually Yasumoto when he was in his 20s. And so the idea there is that he may be 200 years old in our story, but he appears to be in his 40s.
She claims she deleted it by accident.
You don't believe her?
No.
Sorry.
It's a runner.
She escaped.
She escaped.
Okay.